Paddy and Tygrr just having some fun, picking some words, then the pictures get done. We share it with each other and we laugh. Type in some words, let the madness unwrap. MidJourney Madlibs, nothing gets clearer. That's the show, it just keeps getting weirder. MidJourney Madlibs, nothing gets clearer. That's the show, it just keeps getting weirder.
Oh my gosh. What on earth?
Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please come in, make yourself at home. My name is Patty Cake. Welcome to Patty Cake Games and the next episode of MidJourney Madlibs. With me, as always, is my best friend and co-host, Brent. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Awesome. I'm also great. I had a pretty great day, and tonight's going to be great, and the art for my Madlib's pretty great, so we're not going to waste any more time. You guys know how this works, and if you don't know how it works, here's how it works. We send each other Madlibs. We send each other the answers to go into the Madlibs. We then take those Madlibs, we run them through MidJourney. We create a series of art. We get together, we share it with each other, and we laugh, and that's the show. And we hope you like it. And if you do like it, give us a thumbs up down there. Just click on the like button. It's just for you. And then right next to that is a subscribe button. And if you're already clicking the like button, you might as well click the subscribe button. I mean, it's right next to it. It doesn't really hurt, and it certainly helps us. And then, if you're doing that, do the trifecta. Hit the notification bell. Then you'll know when new videos get posted to the channel. And then, if you want to come and meet us, just come and join the Discord. Look down below the video in the description. There's a link to a Discord. You can come and join the Discord. Be part of our awesome community that's surrounded around the channel. It's pretty awesome. And then, if you like to help out the channel in other ways, click the join button. We have 2 tiers of membership. You get extra videos. You get videos early. You get unedited videos. It's super cool. All right, you get ready to get started tonight?
Oh yeah.
I'm excited. So, remember that I asked you to give me a replacement word? All right, so my Madlib tonight is called a Bewitching Invitation. And you had to give me food-related words.
Yeah, I'm hungry. When's lunch?
Right. So this is a Harry Potter themed Madlib. And what animal did you give me?
I gave you a hog?
Yes.
Oh.
So that's why I needed a replacement word. Even though that was an excellent animal to use, it would have completely ruined the prompt and only gave me pictures of stuff from the movies. So that's why I needed you to give me a different
that
word.
is so funny.
Dear Mabel, the lunch lady.
Oh, wow. That turned out as good as I could have hoped.
Just the way the shape, the face is shaped, I just could not use this one. It's so funny. We are pleased to chomp you that you have been accepted to the Hungry Hippowart School of Witchcraft and Spoons.
That is great. I feel like that is hungry hippo borts back there.
Yep.
And there's some spoons, and they even have their hippo pond instead of a mermaid lake.
Yeah, I felt this really nailed. I don't know. The best word I can think of to describe it is the whimsy factor of that particular way of thinking of Hogwarts. That it's hungry hippowarts and it's witchcraft and spoons. You know, I don't know. It felt very whimsical, and it really nailed that kind of aesthetic.
It also belies the danger of hippos.
True. That is also true.
Especially hungry ones.
Please find a list of all required books and a lot of cheese that you will need for the term.
Oh, that is a lot of cheese all over your
All
books.
over your
I don't
books.
think they were supposed to go together.
Well, I think some of the books are made of cheese.
Oh, there is that.
Classes begin on September 12th. This is a zoom out. Now, the reason I included this one And this is something that I found interesting that I played around with a little bit. I kind of always got the same basic result. What would you say was going on here?
It's either like a student art auction, or maybe it's like some sort of art appreciation class.
It uses a lot of imagery of art schools, which I didn't realize it was doing until I noticed it.
Art class, though, in a public school, because I don't think any actual art school would have such an ugly educational space.
One thing that I don't recommend you do is count the feet. The ice cream truck to school leaves from platform 57 3/4 at 8 a.m. 3 months from today. Just be careful not to be impaled by the cone.
Like, even if the cone... Oh, well, this is Britain, so the driver's on the other side. Okay, I feel better. I love, though. I mean, it's even more whimsical than a little red train.
True. It actually is. You take an ice cream truck to school. Also, don't count the feet. Do not be crunchy.
And the first thing I get is like, don't be a granola file, because I want to say that like people who kind of fit that certain vibe, like,
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Modern day hippies.
but this is interestingly crunchy. Like there's like different types of nuts. There's apples. There's a strawberry.
There's lots of crunchy things. And his hat is covered with crunchy things too. In fact,
Yeah, and it
I
looks
think
as
that
if the top of his hat may be bread.
yes, I think it might be. Once you arrive, the sorting apron will sort you into one of 4 lunch trays. You will obey the sorting
The
apron.
sorting apron.
You will do what
The
the sorting
sorting
apron
apron.
tells you to do.
Jason Voorhees. Gosh.
Do not anger the sorting apron. You would not like that.
Wow. The sorting hat is sound a little bit sinister-ish. But yeah, this is next level.
You will then be taken to your dormitory by a nearly tummyless ghost named Rachel Ray, who will give you further instructions.
I love that it's just the slightest bit of a tummy.
Yeah,
So it's
just a little
nearly
tiny tummy.
tummyless. I'm nearly tummyless Rachel. I had too many devil dogs.
The other thing that made me giggle is this just looks like a dormitory at like any college. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing magical or interesting about these hallways. It's just a freaking dorm.
Well, yes and no, because it also kind of has this retro look about it too.
Yeah.
Like it looks like maybe Hogwarts was remodeled in the 50s.
Please give your response to this invitation by cow as soon as possible.
This cow.
She is running.
There's some anatomical problems, but I'm gonna just ignore them.
I just got the impression that she was running really fast, and that just made me, because we're trying to, we're sending our invitation back. We're responding as quickly as possible, so we send it by cow, and she has to just book it all the way to Hungry Hippowurts. Sincerely, M. McNomnom.
It totally sounds like somebody from a fantastical world.
Deputy Uber Eats driver.
Deputy. So is that like the person who sits in the passenger seat and holds everything for
Right?
you?
Oh my gosh.
It almost looks like a peanut butter sandwich between 2 nuggets.
That was the Madlib. Are you ready for some honorable mentions?
Oh boy.
You are not ready. Here's Mabel, the
not?
lunch lady.
Oh. So she must be a lunch lady at a local restaurant.
Right? Because that food is very high-end looking. Far too high-end for, like, cafeteria food.
But if you start really looking at it, then okay, so what? Is that a bird?
In front of her?
And-
Yes. That I would
Yeah,
imagine
and
that
why
is
does
some
it look
form of
like
bird.
it's sitting on like crumpled up
Condoms.
shopping bags?
I was going to say condoms, but
Okay, yeah, those maybe too, and chopped eggs.
Yeah, so this is, we're pleased to chomp you that you have been accepted to the Hungry Hippowart School of Witchcraft and Spoons.
And that is definitely not a hippo. Maybe that's the chomper. Maybe that's one of the students. I don't know. Or maybe someone drank some polyjuice potion.
Oh, yeah, maybe
it was something else.
Yeah, it wasn't the person's hair. It was like the monkey or something. The monkey down the street. Classes began on September 12th. This is another example of what I was talking
Is
about.
it art class or a yoga class?
Now, see, there is that. And also, what is up with the woman all the way at the bottom right corner? Because it's like she's kneeling. Like, is she holding herself up and like balancing on the corner of that table? Because that's the same table that the people down there are sitting at, like normal people. And
Well, maybe it's like she's on a raised DS or something.
I
Like
mean,
he's standing behind the table, and then she's on a platform, and the table kind of crosses over. Oh.
do not be crunchy.
Okay.
I don't know why he gave me this. I don't understand where that came from, but this is
I
do
don't
not be
like
crunchy. I don't like it either. It's very
looks
very
like
upsetting.
Maybe it's alive.
It's very-
or was alive.
It's
or-
very upsetting.
I don't want it to ever be alive.
I want it to go back inside the box and stay there and not come out. Once you arrive, the sorting apron will sort you into one of 4 lunch trays. And his apron it turns into a nice little pretty dress. We don't know why.
It basically looks like whatever tray you end up on, you're going to be on a salad bar.
Yeah, pretty much. Sincerely, McNom Nom, Deputy Uber Eats driver.
No. Is that like Ronald McDonald's son?
M. McNom Nom.
McNom nom. So he's kind of like I'm Ronald McDonald's kid, and I don't get any freaking recognition. So I'm gonna branch out and become the deputy Uber Eats.
Right. I will rule over the Uber Eats drivers. That, my friend, is the end of my Madlib for the evening.
The only thing that brings me any consolation is that I have a Madlib to present to you. Because otherwise I'd be very sad.
But first, we have to have a word from our sponsors.
Hello? Is this Quincy's Delicatessen?
Welcome, traveler. You're just in time for the dinner rush.
But I don't see anyone else in here.
They're here in spirit. Now, what'll it be? Perhaps a bowl of our legendary fermented sardine pudding.
What else do you have?
Oh, a connoisseur. How about our delightful pickled egg surprise? The surprise is, it's still warm.
I think I'll just...
No, I know what you want. Our most famous dish, a perfectly roasted, glistening ear of rat dog.
Rat dog?
A delicacy, farm-raised, ethically sourced, a flavor explosion of meat and mystery and mild regret.
What if I just want a sandwich?
A sandwich? We don't do sandwiches here.
I think I left my wallet in the car.
No worries. First taste is on the house.
Quincy's Delicatessen. Eat if you dare.
I might buy that, maybe.
I could be persuaded.
Are you ready to go to the county fair?
Sure.
Here we go with another entry from the county fair Madlibs. Woo! And I picked this one because I just went to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. It's like a county fair, but
Ginormous. Yeah. I've still yet to go to that.
So, child. Hey, Andrew! Take a picture of me in this old-fashioned ATV.
Dude, if you knew how many amazing summer days I had as a kid in this exact situation.
I just love that they made it look like a really old school four-wheeler. I mean, because
Right.
four-wheelers pretty much came out in the 80s.
Yeah, our neighbor had one. I never had one, but our neighbor had one. We used to go play on it all the time.
Parent. Who's calling their dad Andrew? Anyway.
Weird.
Parent. You look just like an astronaut.
I guess you
Just
were
like it.
I guess you were riding your ATV dressed as an astronaut, right?
It's a moon rover. Sit still and say, anchovies.
Okay. Oh, it's
So
on her.
I put
It's on
those-
her shirt.
So freaking weird.
That's so funny. Oh my
And the
god.
reason I put this, it's just so weird. Like, this is like some kid at the county fair. She's put on this outfit, and I don't know what the flowers have to do with it, but her hair's all blown out, and it's like a glamour shot. And then anchovies, child. Look at the super cool a few wheeler aardvark.
Oh, that's cute.
And it's so weird because it's like, it's this it feels kind of like found footage.
Yeah, it's. I was gonna say it's like very vintage video. Like it looks like it's VHS, like that style, that quality of video, or on an old potato phone. You know, one of those old flip
But
phones you can
also-
record short videos on. You know.
But also, it looks like it's a vehicle that they made to look like an aardvark.
Mm-hmm.
Please take a picture of me in that aardvark.
No, please don't.
No, This is. Are you sure this isn't like the haunted house?
Oh yeah, and that's not an aardvark either. That's clearly that's more rat than aardvark.
I think it's the rat that bit the guy in Dead Alive or
Yeah.
Mama
Oh, possibly, yeah.
at the zoo.
I see that MidJourney just doesn't care about fingers when they're not actually.
Also, are you sure this isn't a rat dog? Okay, but it's pretty angry.
Oh, well, it looks kind of
Yeah.
angry.
I'd be angry too if you like put my head on a machine. But also, or is that what's that thing between them?
It looks like they have a pet aardvark or something sitting on their lap, kind of.
But
Oh.
it looks funny.
Oh.
Like this is like a
Oh my
What?
gosh. Jurassic
What?
Park. It's the kids from Jurassic Park.
oh no when they were younger.
When they were a little younger, yes.
Do you need an artery to help you get into the apple bottom jeans?
Oh god. Oh my god.
I don't know.
Oh.
The main reason I put this one in there is because it's pretty much the whole thing is about this person taking pictures of their kid, and it's the only one with a camera.
Oh yeah. So it makes you wonder: is the smoke coming from something behind him, or is it coming from his heart-shaped head that's
Head.
made out of internal organs?
Or peppers. Child. Agrajag! I definitely need to announce a picture of me with that awesome Steam Aston Martin. Which, awesome that you gave me a car in this car show.
Right? But it's cool. It's a steam Aston Martin. It's very steampunk. I mean, it's very low quality Aston Martin. Aston Martins are like super high end, right?
Is this an old, like, a dryer of drum?
Yeah, it kind of does look like a dryer drum or an old, like a clothes hamper or something.
Parent. All right. But this is the last apple.
No more apples after this, ever. Who is this little creature?
Don't know. It's the only one that came out like this. It was just too weird.
Kind of looks like paper mache.
Yeah. Parent. All right. This is the last apple. Because we need to meet Amy Adams in the Agriculture Amphitheater in 10 minutes.
So, what is this role that Amy Adams is playing?
I don't know. They're like in homespun clothes.
Right?
If you can call them clothes. I mean, it feels like a bad Renaissance festival outfit. This is like when you go into like one of those things and you do like a period like photo or painting or whatever. Like, and so this is a background of the horse, and then this mom and this kid have put on these
Rags.
dyed rags for this photo op. You know, I don't know.
So that's the role Amy
We're going
Adams
for the
is playing.
popper package.
That's the role
Yeah, I
Amy
guess
Adams
so.
is playing. She's the mom that brought this kid to this photo op for
Yeah, to the
for-
to the
for
to the
why?
fair or the Renaissance Festival. I don't know. So let's give
it's an
you some
interesting plot to a film.
honorable mentions where it gets real weird.
Oh,
So-
I see the the bottom left with the ears and oh my god.
Take a picture of me in this old-fashioned ATV.
That's
Reminds
awesome.
me of like this little kid. Take me a picture of this ATV. I'm gonna look tough. Parent, you look just like an astronaut.
Are they at a
It's-
parade? Are they walking down a parade route? There's a lot of people
Maybe.
walking in front of them, or maybe it's like a
Pedestrian area, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Or the streets just closed off. But it's also funny because they kind of look like they are astronauts, but then maybe not. Like maybe they're just wearing these clothes that have a very astronaut vibe to them.
Yeah, and it looks like it's like his is just a shirt, right, and a backpack,
Yeah.
a shirt and a backpack. Hers is like a shirt, a backpack, and pants, but the shoes are not.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, gosh.
Oh, but it's pretty accurate.
Oh my gosh, it certainly is.
She was made for this aardvark.
Right? Damn.
Do you need an artery to help you get into the apple bottom jeans?
Wow, it took that really literally, didn't it?
So
Oh my god.
my early iterations was nothing but this type of thing. Or it would have a pair of jeans with an apple right above the shoe.
Wow.
Or where the shoe is. But this one is hilarious because it looks like butt cheeks made out of apple. So you can imagine that apple, the apple bottom jeans was funny, but the last apple,
Right.
all right. But this is the last 4 apples. But then there's this lone apple, which has also got this lone silhouette, which is
Right.
very weird. And then you got her here, who looks like she is part tree. It's her last
Yes.
apple.
It's the last apple, but she's going to become the next apple tree to save the human race.
And then, are you sure this is the last apple?
Yes, it's definitely the last apple. There's no other apples in the entire world. It's the last apple, I swear to you. Pay no attention to all these other apples. They're not real.
That has gotten us to the end of a very odd Madlib.
Yeah, very odd. Well, you know what time it is now.
We can eat apples. I got a lot of them,
That would actually be really
even
nice.
if they are the last one.
No, we can just go ahead and say we're gonna do the wheel now because I still haven't found a free reverb client for my Streamlabs program. So
Well. No, sorry.
we're gonna do the wheel now.
Don't you wanna spin the wheel and find out where it stops? Don't you wanna see what kind of art you're gonna make? And oh, great, I got nightmare fuel.
It's time to spin the wheel, guys. Time to find out what our art themes are going to be like in next week's
Sorry.
episodes of MidJourney Madlibs. What are you apologizing for? We're having fun here. All right, so I'm going to spin it.
I was dancing too hard.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to spin it 4 times, and we're going to alternate. I'll go, and then I'll spin for Brent, and then I'll spin for me, and then I'll spin for Brent again. And then that'll tell us what our themes for our art is going to be in next week's episodes. We've got a bunch of spaces still left. Couple style blends.
I'm trying to think if I
possible.
have a preference or if I'm just ready for you to go crazy.
Let's just go. All right, here is my first art theme for next week's episodes.
I was gonna call that. Wow. I was gonna say, he's gonna get
Artemisia
Jingleski.
Gentliski. Yes, I'm very excited. That's going to be cool. Brent, here's your first art theme.
More trucker. Oh, sorry.
Steve McCurry, I'm jealous. You get to do a photographer. Our second photographer.
Photographer.
Why'd you say it like that? All right, my second art theme will be... I get a style
Your
blend.
turn. Woohoo!
Awesome. I was so jealous last week. All right, here we go. My first real artist. Rolled doll. That's gonna be wild. What am I gonna combine this with though? Let's find out.
Lisa Frank. No, I'm kidding.
Let's see what I'm combining rolled doll with.
Steamboat. Oh.
The Roaring Twenties. That could actually not have much of an effect at all. But we'll find
I
out.
know. I'm trying to think about like his artwork. Kind of. It could definitely enhance it. It could be fun.
All right, Brent. Your second artist.
The suspense is killer in me. Todd McFarlane. Sorry.
You also get a style blend.
What? Have we both gotten a style blend before?
Yeah. Well, no, not in the same week. I don't think so. All right. So your first actual artist is. Todd McFarlane. That's what you wanted.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So
Sorry.
what are you going to combine Todd McFarlane with? Let's
wow, I
find
can't believe I'm
out.
so excited. Okay, who are we gonna get?
No way. No way. That's gonna be amazing. Todd McFarlane and Glam Rock.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
either going to be absolutely amazing or a complete train wreck or both.
And I hope it's
Like-
a little bit of both. Let's
I'm
just
like
be honest here.
Spawn meets Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I think I would like that a lot, actually. All right, so that's it. That's going to be our art themes for next week, guys.
Wow. So I feel like we kind of came into this week going, is this going to be good? And we laughed our way all the way through it. And then we got to the end and just had this explosion of excitement during the wheel round. I'm like, I just can't wait for next week.
I've not heard you manifest something so strongly in my entire life. You wanted Todd McFarlane since we first brought him onto the show. Well, brought him on.
And
You've wanted Todd McFarlane ever since we had our production meeting and decided to use him.
Yeah.
And you just like pushed for that so hard and then it happened. So
I kept it from going over to that blue line.
I'm super happy for you.
Well, everybody, please come back next week and see if this is exciting as we think it's going to be. Don't forget to like us. Absolutely subscribe to us, and ring the bell for reminders. And, of course, come to our Discord, share it with your friends, and, don't forget we even have ways to join.
Yeah.
Be a joiner.
Well, we're going to get out of here now. See you guys next week for more MidJourney Madlibs. Bye.
Rat dog special with a side of despair. Roasted ears served up with a manic glare. Quincy's Deli, where the untrue belongs. Plate of madness where the vibe feels strong. Pick your poison from his unholy feast. Quincy smiles wide, but he's a prowling beast. He's got a laugh like a fork on a plate.